Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
And welcome back to EU4.
Where Bob and Steve take over the world.
Bob and Steve.
And Giant Llama Face.
And Giant Llama Face taking over the Americas. I'm going to need more names soon because I'm going to have my colony in Louisiana growing, and that's going to need a name.
Yeah. So we're going to need some sort of inspiring name.
Yes, just like the three we've already got.
Yeah, like Robo Hedgehog.
Brilliant. All right, that's settled then. Meanwhile, in Africa.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Africa, everything's going yellow.
It's all going yellow. Robin's quest to make the words Castilian Maghreb the largest words in Africa.
Yeah, I'm just
still proceeding quite well.
Ethiopia is bigger, but I want air, so I just want to plaster it across the middle.
Air has the benefit of not having very many letters in its name.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they won't soon. My plan is for them to soon not have many provinces in their nation.
Yes. Well, cut them literally down to size, as it were.
Yep.
But yes, as I think we said, you need like maybe 2 or 3 territories around this, provinces around this wasteland here, and then you'll probably have more than Tunis does, and then that wasteland will become your colour.
Well, if I take all of Northern Air, that'll help.
Yes, that's basically what I'm saying. If you take the provinces in Northern Air, then you'll have this wasteland too. Yeah. And then you need to take the rest of Air, and you can start working on Mercuria and whatever this sort of tealy green one is that I can't see. And you'll have this wasteland as well. And then your name will be enormous.
Yep.
It will be wonderful.
Mission accomplished. My name is enormous.
Yep. Looking up here.
I was going to change government this time.
Oh, you were pondering changing your government form, yes.
Yeah, I was thinking about going for...
because you have a new one available.
Yeah, well, I've got 2. I'm in a feudal monarchy at the moment.
Oh, yes.
And I could be, which gives me bonus to manpower, but income from vassals, which I have none.
Yeah, and when you can be, was it an administrative monarchy? Is that one of the options that you have?
Or a despotic monarchy.
Or a despotic monarchy, right.
National unrest is reduced.
Under despotism, yes. Yes, it is.
However, production efficiency and national tax modifiers increased on an administrative monarchy. And it will change my legitimacy to 51, which is exactly the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
More money is always good, in my opinion. So.
Yeah. Cash is great, so I'm going for that. Really.
Yes, I would. I mean,
paperwork everywhere.
I would choose Mr. I mean, as Great Britain, I already have a special government form. It is a monarchy, but it's the English monarchy government form.
Also known as the fricking confusing monarchy.
It's a monarchy, but there's also a parliament. Yes.
Yeah, just because Britain has to be annoying and awkward and different.
It's good to see though that they have correctly written Magna Carta here without a definite article, because it's called Magna Carta. It's not called the Magna Carta. It's just Magna Carta, and they've done that correctly in this description, so that's good. I would also quite like to upgrade my government rank to Empire, but I can't do it yet. I need 1,000 total development, and I only have 660. And colonizing isn't actually going to help me very much with that, because all of the development gets handed over to the colonies. So I shall have to invade more of France as well. Oh well. Never mind,
invading France.
Who'd have thought,
it's a pastime.
Who would have thought? All right, let's get rolling then, I guess.
Oh, I also need to accept Berberism.
You're fighting some Songhayan separatists down there.
Yep, and they are dying horribly. They've got more turning up soon. Yeah,
very, very badly. Oh. And I haven't.
Another revolt. Excellent. Just where my other people were.
Right.
And they died as well.
I had a native uprising in New Orleans that didn't last very long.
Not too many military leaders. That's annoying.
So yes, over here in colonial North America.
Yay! People being converted to the correct hats.
I'm going to go and murder some pirates.
Okay.
But it's all going well. Bob's got a fleet going now. A small fleet, but a fleet nonetheless. 2 ships.
Yep.
Oh, I can invest in new technology. What is it? Military administration. Rank 15 administrative tech.
Yep.
Which gives me forced march orders for my army, where you can spend military power. Oh, another rotten borough, for God's sake. So, I don't want to lose the stability. So I shall accept the rottenness of Northumberland for a while.
Northumberland, it's rotten.
Northumberland, so rotten. I mean, you can basically you could say reassign it, loses stability, and then when the next parliamentary thing comes back, you reform the rotten boroughs, you get your stability back again. But
I'm on 14 military tech now. Excellent.
I'm going to buy. I think I'm going to buy this. Yes, I'm going to buy military administration, which will give me 15 administrative technology, and remove my unbalanced research corruption penalty as well. So that will help. My corruption currently stands at 1.57, which is about 1.5 more than I would like it to be. Guantanamo has become self-sustaining. Excellent.
Oh, that's handy.
And has then become part of Giant Llama Face. so Giant Llama Face, the text has grown slightly bigger.
Excellent.
Which is good. That's what we
want. Giant Llama text.
Giant Llama text for Giant Llama Face. And thinking of moving on to a fourth colony still, with like 3 colonists growing 4 colonies, because it'll be a bit slower in the fourth one, and it'll be a bit more expensive, but overall my colonies will still grow more quickly than if I don't do that. But Roanoke's about to finish growing anyway, so that's pretty good.
I'm just waiting for some rebel uprisings to go, then I'm going to invade someone else.
I can invest in a new technology. Diplomatic technology rank 17 I can buy.
17? That's quite impressive. I'm just trying to find if Dagon are my enemies or not. Well, they are. Excellent.
Well, I'm spending admin on my ideas right now.
Yeah.
So I could buy this Diplo thing, which gives me a trade depot, increased trade range, which is alright. How much is it going to cost me? 615 Diplo. Yes, I can afford it just about, and it also helps to reduce corruption. So, which is good. What we want, because I'm ahead of time in Diplotech, which reduces corruption. Portugal decided to establish Sunday schools, apparently.
Oh, right.
So good for them, I suppose.
Yeah. Fair enough.
The Nation of Steve, yes, Roanoke, Chesapeake. Oh yes, Chesapeake was the one I actually wanted to get because it's got a trade power bonus. So I'm going to send a colonist to Chesapeake. And move the army from Roanoke to Chesapeake, which is basically next door, and move things on. I may withdraw the colonists from New Orleans and start another colony as well.
I'm waiting to invade Dagbourne at the moment.
I am going to do that, actually. I'm going to recall the colonists from New Orleans. New Orleans will grow more slowly, but it will get there. And send it to, well, it's currently Adai, but may well get renamed. So yes, so I need to encourage Steve to expand more, just so that the word Steve gets bigger. I've lost a general. Oh no!
I can send Pope people.
I've gained the religious unity casus belli against Bohemia. 1 empire, 1 faith. Ooh, Bohemia must have turned Protestant.
Yay, separatists, and they're getting killed.
I'm not about to go to war with Bohemia just yet because why would I do that? I could do. I have a CB, but it's not. I don't think it's one which will let me actually keep stuff. So whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yay, more separatists, and they're going to get killed.
Good-o.
Basically, I could manage these people, or I could use my armies to crush them.
Well, exactly right. If you have the armies
it's
to
way
crush
cheaper.
them, why spend the points on doing it any other way?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
How am I doing
so
with ideas?
how is am I subsidising Giant Llama Face? Still, yes,
I think it's time for me to invade someone.
So I'm not sure whether Giant Llama Face will capably expand via colonisation off the island of Cuba or not. They may do. They've certainly got a decent amount of ships pottering about. An alliance offer from Bohemia. Okay, I thought we were allied. I wonder what happened there. I guess that's why I got a CB against them, because the alliance went away. Lots of discoveries are spreading to me.
Ooh, I've just got something I need to check. Cessation of church functions. Noble families are often granted control over church lands and appointments. Change for cash contributions. Gain 447 ducats, or gain 1 stability and lose papal influence.
Well, your stability is at 3, isn't it? Or did it go down again?
Yeah, but I get minus 15% tax modifier. Screw the Pope. More stability! Stability 3!
I was going to say, you won't get more stability if your stability is already at 3. It won't go, go above that.
But I don't want minus 15% tax modifier, though.
Well, no, there is also that.
Yeah, I like cash. It pays for my
It pays for things, yes. It pays for
armies mostly, in my case.
It pays for your wars of conquest.
Yep. Yeah, I need to buy some more cannons. That's what I think I need to do.
Right, so I've got 3, which means I must have do I have a spare colonist again? No.
How many cavalry units is it per infantry? Is it per army? Is it 3? Or
it's 6, I think, because you can have 3 on either flank.
6 is optimal, is it?
I think 6 is optimal. I might be wrong, but it's a reasonable number to have. And that's per actual army. The thing that we have largely been ignoring so far as well regarding armies is combat width, which becomes important.
Oh yeah, because I've just got some more of that.
Which becomes important later on, and I think we may technically be later on. Right now, oh yes, combat width is 30 now.
Yeah.
And what combat width? That's the maximum number of regiments may fight at once. And so if you've got 6 regiments of cav, that means you can also have 24 regiments of infantry, and that's your maximum combat width. Right.
The cannons also sat on a hill, I guess.
The cannons ideally should not be at the front. So you don't.
This is what I learned in general school.
You really
don't roll your cannons to the front.
So you kind of want to be in a situation where you're not worried about whether the cannons are included in your combat width, because they should be at the back.
Yes.
But yes, so I don't think that the cannons will fill in the space in the combat width. I think, but obviously, if you have an army which has greater combat width than your opponent, then you are basically flanking them the whole time, because your army is just wider than theirs, and you go around. Yeah. So it's good if you can to have the maximum combat width going, but of course it's also difficult in lands which are poor to support an army of that size.
Yeah.
But when you get to this sort of mid to late game thing, you start building large armies and basically merging them together when you come to fight with them, and then they fill out to the full combat width because they're huge, basically. Which is one of the things. Like I've got armies which are 26k each, which I'm reasonably happy to continue with at the moment. But I would put them together for a fight, and then they'd be 52k troops altogether, and 30 of them would be actual. A minimum of 30, I think, would be infantry and cavalry combined. I might be wrong about that, but yes, kind of. Yeah, I've got 14 regiments of infantry and 6 regiments of cavalry in each of those 26k armies. So combined, there's more than 30 regiments.
Well, making some more dudes.
More than 30 frontline regiments. Oh, Portugal's got some rebels going on.
Oh dear.
Noble rebels. So whatever.
All right.
But there's a lot of them, and Portugal really doesn't have much by way of an army.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
So Portugal's going,
Well,
Well, whatever.
Sorry.
They're only noble rebels.
Yeah.
Yes, Bohemia's got...
I could help out, but I'm busy crushing everyone in the south.
Bohemia is quite heavily armed. And they're hanging around right by my border in the north.
That's a bit rude.
It's like, what is this? What's all this here?
Yeah.
Take your 56k men and bugger off.
56? Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's one of their armies. They've got a 14k army there as well.
Yeah.
Limes. I assume they're preparing for conquest somewhere else, because we are allied and we're on reasonably good terms.
You are chums.
But again, if they're Protestant now, then which they are, then they have the religious casus belli against me as well. Yeah. Cleansing of heresy they have against me, and I actually don't have CB against them at all. Oh, I've got religious unity one against them. That's right.
It can be dangerous then.
So they could try and cleanse my heresy, but they're not going to because we're allies now.
Yeah.
Because if they, it might not go so well if they did.
Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, I could be considering building up to my force limit again, because my army is 88 and my force limit is 101. So I could put some more lads in. or reorganise to smaller stacks of 20k each.
Yeah, I'm just
That kind of
tinkering
thing.
with my lads at the moment, ready to invade.
Paris has converted to Protestant
Oh dear, I've just lost an
because of
advisor.
a centre of reformation in Ulm.
Give me a moment while I just sort something out. People snuffing it. It's not good. Bloody hell, some of these advisors are incredibly expensive. 16 ducats a month.
Yep.
He's not that good. I'll have that dude. He's got a nice hat.
I should have a... Oh no, I've got... Yeah. There's my 4 colonists. I've got 4 colonies growing now. I've got Adi, Chesapeake, New Orleans and New York growing.
Yeah.
New York and New Orleans are both quite close to being finished, but New Orleans doesn't have a colonist in it, so it will take a little bit longer. But New York is one of the trade heavy ones that I want to control to get all the trade power in Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
Yes, and should also give me my mission for getting a colonist in that region, so that'd be good. Am I still subsidising Bob? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Keep pushing the money in there while they grow.
I think I'm about to go to war again.
Are you?
You know, it's the thing I do.
It's what a surprise. You're going after air now, just to...
No, I can't until 16.
Oh yes, you've got a truce. So
yeah,
what
so
does it Dagbon then?
yeah, I'm just making sure I've got a Casus Belli against them.
You should have if they're a different religion
know.
to you. You should have a religious Casus Belli against them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was part of why you decided to invade all of Africa in the first place, because none of them are Catholic, so you automatically get Casus Belli against them.
Yeah. Where is it?
So look at your CBs. Yeah, you have Holy War Casus Belli against Dagbon. They are accursed infidels.
Yep.
You also have a Defender of the Faith Casus Belli against Dagbon because they're not loyal to the true faith. And you've been faking claims in there, so you have a Conquest Casus Belli against them as well. So yeah, I think you're good on Casus Bellis.
Yeah. So you know what that means.
I have an idea what that means, yes. So there we go. The invasion commences. Yep, another month probably for New York to finish. Another couple of months for New Orleans to finish. That'll be good. Is this wasteland in here, or is it just Guinea? Yeah, quite a lot of it is.
Shani, Bellin, and Dagbon. Where are we?
Oh, well, that's going quite well. Oh, their capital fort's only level 1. You're going to crush them.
Yep.
I mean, I would crush... Wait, you probably don't need me to tell you this. Just crush as much of them as you possibly can. Oh, New York has become self-sustaining.
Yep.
Gain 1 base production in New York. Turned New York into a city. I don't want to do any of those 3 things. So yeah, just eat as much of Dagbon as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Especially because if you can gain a border with Kong and Dahomey and Ashanti, then you will automatically get your religious CBs against them as well.
Yeah.
I can convert Picardy to Catholic because it converts.
Some of the dudes are coming in to try and invade my northern territories. That's very rude. I'm going to have to send some people back.
And New Orleans is self-sustaining as well. I'm getting some unrest because I'm doing some religious conversion, but I don't care. Right. So I'm going to start doing some more stuff around here. My loan's been renewed. Boo. Just didn't have quite enough money to repay it. So where's my colonial regions map? There we are. So I want to go into Natchitoches or Bayugula or Biloxi.
Only on 5% at the moment. Never mind.
So yes, let's get a colonist into there. Get an army into there. And another colonist. I'm not sure what to do. Should I try and continue to grow Steve? Make Steve a mighty power?
That'd be a good idea.
Or
yeah.
I might try and extend it so that all of Steve's provinces actually join up, because now I've got some border go happening. I can embrace global trade, but I don't think I'm going to yet.
Not yet.
No, it's very expensive. So let's have a look at
Oh, the Dagmon army is coming for me.
Chesapeake is growing nicely. Let's have that.
Oh, there's some guys at the bottom of the scale. So I'm up to 20%.
Yeah, all of the provinces in Florida are basically rubbish, so that's a low priority. But if I do try and go for some that are nearer, I'll work my way around here. That's part of Chesapeake. Ooh, Delaware's good. I should definitely get Delaware. Unami's alright. Raritan's alright. So yes, I'm going to find Delaware again, and I'm going to plant a colonist in Delaware as soon as possible. Although I don't actually have a spare one anymore. So I'm probably going to leave it at 3 colonists doing stuff for a bit, and then I'll pull a colonist out of probably Chesapeake and implement Delaware, and continue with that. Am I still subsidising Steve? No, I should put the subsidy back in as well. To encourage
30% war score here. Going
colonize.
Alright. Ooh, income bonanza.
Yeah. Steve is currently building a colony in a place as well, so... yes, Bob has added another colony, so that's good. Well, I'm liking Bob's colonisation efforts here. Yep. More trade efficiency from my advisor. Bob's name has moved up the coast as well.
I've got 2 more territories, and I've occupied the entirety of their territory.
Ooh, our truce with France has ended.
Oh dear.
And I have a humiliate rival CB against them.
Yep.
I don't really want to use that one. I want to use one where I take their stuff, if I can. Who are they allied with? Venice, Milan, Wallachia, and Cyprus. Oh, they're no longer allied with Poland.
Yeah.
Which is potentially unfortunate for them, given that Venice, Milan, Wallachia, and Cyprus are all not that big. Cyprus is down here. Do I have a CB against France? Do I want to invade them? Well, yes, obviously I want to invade them. That was a stupid question. But do I have a CB against them? I can use... Yes, I have a conquest CB on Orléans. I could invite Portugal, Austria, and Bohemia to join this war as well if I wanted to. So potentially it could go quite well.
Hey, give me a few minutes and I'll finish up on Bohemia.
I'm going to pause this for a sec.
Ooh, yeah, I've just got a sue from peace. I just want to see what they want.
I think I am going to go into France because Austria and Bohemia are both pretty strong. Bohemia is very powerful, as we know.
Yeah.
Austria is a reasonably powerful ally as well, so I can invite both of them into my war of conquest, and they will help me deal with all of France's allies.
Yeah.
While I make with the invading of everything. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave Portugal out of it because basically they've got no troops.
Yeah, they just got themselves a bit kicked in, didn't they?
A big rebel thing they had going on, but Austria and Bohemia can join. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a bit busy, alright.
Yep.
With me own war.
I do probably need to wait a bit for my morale to recover, but I'll start moving some armies around into the right sort of location. Conquer Nantes. Nantes is in Provence, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would absolutely do that. Right. Are you done with
I'm ready.
checking
Yeah,
out
I'm good.
Peace suing?
No, not yet. Their offer was poo.
Not entirely unexpected.
No.
Right, so Bohemia's 70-odd thousand men have now moved in to assist me. So, yeah, they tried to invade Paris, and we beat them away.
Yeah, I'm currently invading Benin, because Dagbon has run out of territories. Oh, it's got 1 territory left to give me.
Right, so I need to get into Orléans. Bohemia is sieging the current capital of France, which is the province of Berry.
Haha, my truce with Congenair has expired. They're next.
And so I'm going to start sieging stuff. I can invest in a new technology. Ooh. The carbine.
Ooh.
It's very expensive. I'm not going to do it yet. I can buy this other idea, though. Organised recruitment. Reduced recruitment time. Orléans is occupied by me. Let's go and take Auxerre as well. Oh no!
69% war score now.
A beloved heir dies. A strange fever has claimed the life of your beloved heir Maximilian. As the court sheds inked clothes for blacker garments, it strikes you what a frail and transient thing life can be. Just as your thoughts are about to turn to the eternal, a young maid catches your eye. And so I have 2 buttons I can press. The first button is, in the arms of the Lord I find solace. And Maximilian dies and I get a church in Gwynedd. Or the second button is, in the arms of the maid I find solace. Current heir Maximilian dies. A noble of the York family with a weak claim becomes heir. So I get an heir immediately if I go into the arms of the maid, or I get a free church if I don't, basically.
I'm just working out my peace tribute here at the moment. What's my
current status? Oh, Maximilian was really good as well. He was the 6301.
Oh wow, that sucks.
He's going to die, and the other one was a 313 if I go for that. So I might just get the church. I hope that I get another heir before Frederick I dies. And he is 48, so it's like a bit wobbly hand down that one. But yes, let's go with that.
Okay, I'm just about to accept peace, and I'm going to take 9 territories.
Nice.
And 143 ducats.
Wow, yes, you have utterly occupied them. And Benin as well. Was Benin their ally or something? Or just...
Yeah, they started attacking me, so I started crushing them as well.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you just went, right, we'll have you 2 then.
Have it, yeah. And I think either Fullo or Jollof sent some people, but they just died.
Ashanti is also allied to Dagbon, so it's quite possibly some Ashanti troops came in. I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, they didn't last very long. Air's next. Anyway.
Oh, Ashanti's down south there. So, in fact, Ashanti is 1 province, so you could invade them too while you're on. But anyway, so if you want to do that, then I'll unpause it if you're ready.
Yep, I'm just going to send my lads back.
So, yes.
Ooh, rejected our generous peace offer. Well, that means I'm going to have to crush them more.
You must have gone slightly over your war score or something. Or the war just hasn't been going on long enough. Also possible. Right, so we're busy. My war score against France is 10% now. I'm going to try and eat as much of France as I can this time, I think.
Crush it.
Because I was glad to get up to 42% and take a few things the last time, but I think because they're that much smaller now, we really need to just beat the crap out of them. I actually don't have any generals, which is a bit of a foolish move on my part. I'm gonna assign a leader. The army's got that leader, that army's enemy territory. I'll assign this one. Yep, I'm gonna recruit a general. James Braddock has been assigned to that army. It's only a 1-star general.
71% war score now.
Better than nothing. Right, and they're trying to siege Berry back, so I might try and go and kill them. Alright, go in here and kill them.
Crush, crush, crush.
Oh, I'm going to lose this battle. It's taking longer than I thought to lose it, but I am going to lose it. Yeah, I lost the Battle of Limousin.
75% war score.
My army is
I've
retreating.
nearly occupied the whole.
Oh, I have a new heir to the throne who's 526. So I think that worked out all right in the end.
Wow, 526.
Yeah,
that's nice.
It's pretty good.
That's my dude, 133. Your guys are really good.
Don't know what it is, but
my heir's 332.
Right, so I've got this fort now. They're sieging Berry again with a group of men. I'm going to gain that money. I'm actually losing cash because of this war. So I'm going to raise some war taxes, and that will change that. March them back into Paris. Because I think, yeah, the war is in general going pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a collection of troops together to basically beat up on their army that's busy sieging Berry as well, hopefully.
Yeah.
I've just finished sieging Armagnac as well. I'll get in here. Oh, come on, I outnumber them, and I'm defending the fort. This is rubbish. Bohemia... Oh, we won the Battle of Berry. Bohemia was just about to join in, but we did win, so... Let's see where their army runs to, and if I can go and get them. Probably not. No, they ran away out of France altogether, so... But maybe Bohemia will catch them. That would be funny. Right, so I'm bagging another
right.
2 forts here.
My war score is now 99%.
Yeah, I mean, you can basically, if you invade and capture Ashanti, you'll get it to 100%, and you'll get an unconditional victory.
I've just received a peace office from Benin. So they're offering to peace out, basically.
To leave the war, yes.
Yep, so they'll pay me 59 ducats and 10% each of their income for as war reparations.
Okay, well...
I gained 2 prestige, which is good.
That's right, I mean...
So that's something for nothing, and then I can just carry on and keep killing the other guys.
But, yeah, because because then it'll be just Dagbon and Ashanti. So if you occupy Ashanti, then you'll get 100% war score and have an unconditional victory. So you wouldn't have to worry about there being any penalties to your taking of stuff in an agreement. Can I do stuff with my colonies briefly? Yes, I'm going to pull the colonist out of Chesapeake, I think. Yep. And send it to Delaware. And I'm going to move this army down to Delaware as well. How's Bob looking? Still more or less the same.
So more cash for me. It's all good.
Yes, Bob. Oh, there's Bob can't really colonize any further to the north, so they'll have to start traversing west along the coast. So that will start looking good, hopefully.
What can I take now? Let's have a look.
Ooh, I've got some Pope power I can spend as well.
Hey, Pope power.
So more tax
so have
for
I.
me.
Oh yeah, so can I. Go for that.
I reckon. Right, I can, when this loan comes up, I can actually afford to pay it off now. So I might do that. So I was, maybe, depending on exactly how well I do in this, I'm not going to be able to eat all of France, they're still too big. But I may, in this war, achieve my aim of making the text of British France larger than the text of France.
It's not going to be long.
And that will be very...
There's not much of France left.
Well, it depends on how much I can take, but I actually have claims on two provinces anyway, so that'll help.
Yeah.
And I'll try and grab Berry and Limousin, possibly Bergerac as well, which will be a total of 5, which would be a pretty decent haul.
And it could be a great little soap opera as well.
Indeed. Are you ready to unpause again?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
Just working out what to do with my dudes.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to select Chesapeake again. Delaware, rather. So I can.
They're trying to siege me, but it's not going to happen.
There. And then that is done. Ooh, wait for the autosave. That's done, and I can forget about it for a little while. And go back to this. And where is the French army? I don't know. I see it not. Venice is doing stuff, but they're over there. Bohemia is busy occupying Venice, so that's good. I don't know what Cyprus is far enough away that they're not going to get any, and also they're an island, so they're really annoying to occupy. But Milan has also been partially occupied by Bohemia on my behalf. So this is going quite well, and the Bohemian army is busy clearing up all of the non-fort provinces that I haven't grabbed yet. So yeah, I'm at 30% war score now. I'm gonna see, I mean, if Milan gets Mantua... No, Milan. Oh. And there's a peace offer from Milan, which I was just about to talk about.
The wars are going well, aren't they,
We've
really?
received an offer of peace from Milan. They will give me 10% income for war operations for 10 years. They will annul all treaties with France. They will give me 219 ducats. They will give me 3 prestige. I will accept Milan's suing for peace and no longer being in this war with France because that's helpful. We get Venice out as well.
It just leaves you and Bohemia to crush them.
Well, Venice is still in the war against us.
Another advisor.
And Cyprus.
Hang on.
Venice actually has a decent sized army, but they still can't match Bohemia. I don't want to do any of those. I could still invest in the carbine, but it's still very expensive.
Dagbon has tried to sue for peace again. They can screw off.
I see you rejected their peace.
Yep.
You're like, nuh-uh. Well, I've got a debate in Parliament to deal with. Just a moment.
Another advisor died. My advisor is falling over.
I could reduce trade regulations, which gives me better trade efficiency and trade power. Or get this +1 colonists for 10 years thing again. I'm going to try for that. I like having lots of colonists, and it's +10 settler increase for 10 years as well. It's very useful. So I shall give some military support to Lancashire. I don't know why they need it, but they can have it anyway. What else do I need? Oh, I need a load of stuff here. I shall have to spend some papal influence, I think. Diplomatic support to Oxfordshire. Grant some local autonomy to Essex. And I don't have any more Pope power to spend on sending delegations to the Holy See. It's not going to let me do it.
No more Pope points.
So I'll have to grant an army commission to somebody, to Kent. There we go. Done. +1 colonists. Excellent. So I've got 4 colonies on the go anyway. So I'll just shove a colonist back into Chesapeake and continue growing that one at full speed. Excellent. Meanwhile, in what remains of France, it's another siege one.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up my siege. Hey, I'm on 100% war score. I better do something.
Oh, boo! Arrogant papal controller.
Right, I just need to see what I can get.
So, yeah, what's happening with the French army? I'm interested in their army composition. 16-4-14. Oh, they have a lot more cannons than me. That could well be why they are winning. Because I haven't really been... Because cannons become more and more important later on, and I haven't really been keeping the numbers up. So that could be what it is.
Right, that's not too bad. I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different provinces.
That's all right.
Yeah, that'll do. I can't get any cash out of it, though.
Well, how's your overextension going to be when you do that?
Who cares? I mean...
Yes. Be careful.
That'll mean I'll be on 63% overextension.
Okay, that's high, but manageable. If it goes over 100%, you get a lot of rebels. And you don't want that.
So...
But yeah,
here we go.
60% is high. You'll get a bunch of unrest out of it. But
well,
I was there. I watched as it changed to a slightly different shade of yellow, and Dagbon is down to 1 province now. Let's pause and have a quick look again. Yep, Dagbon is down to the province of Gyaman, and you have all of the rest.
Yep.
Oh, and now look, your name has changed to Castilian Africa and is in giant letters.
Excellent.
That's splendid.
Oh, that's going right across there. Macedonia is kind of in the way.
Messina's kind of probably saying, wait, you've printed your name over our country. How dare you?
Don't worry about that. We'll just invade you.
Well, no.
I mean, they are technically our allies. So
yes,
I'll leave them alone.
If you go with the plan of invading air, then you should shift that text away from them again. That'll make them happy. Probably,
yeah. I've got an ally. I've got any peace with Kong. They're next.
So yes, I have 3 bits of France left to occupy. 2 bits now. Make that 1 bit. And the war score is only 40%, but that's because of Venice and Cyprus. But what I'm hoping is that once all of France is occupied, which it now is, we'll just sit on it, and then yeah, we'll just sit on it. Someone, oh, Paris has demanded the sea in Parliament. Yeah, fair enough. A request for military access from Provence. Okay. Given that Provence is under Bohemia, that's fine.
Right. So how are the rebels doing? Ah, bugger all rebels. The rebels are at 10%.
So yeah, Bohemia's busy beating up on the Venetians. France's army has reappeared in Venice as well, and is busy getting beaten up by Bohemia. I don't even know if I have access from Savoy. I must have. Yeah, I've got Savoy. I've got access through Savoy to Venice, so I could go there as well with my lads.
How do you pop up the
Actually, well,
quick build thingy?
All I need to do is go there. The production interface is the crossed hammer and swords button on the top left.
Ah, yeah.
Now I'm going to build some more chambered demi-cannons because clearly my armies are low on chambered demi-cannons and I want to fix that. So I'll build 8 of them, and then we'll get 4 of them into each of 2 armies that I have, and build another 4.
Yeah, some of these territories aren't. Not all of them are particularly brilliant, but some of them are quite nice.
So what's happening over in my colonies? The colonies are going well. Colonists are busy growing things. Ooh, no. Oh, sorry. I thought something had happened, but it hadn't. I'm maxed out on military power, so I need to spend it on something. Yes, I'm just gonna upgrade some development in some other places, as I have done previously. Cornwall, Connaught, and Derbyshire. Sligo, Ulster, and Somerset. Oh yeah. I might.
I'm going to get loads of Pope points out of this.
I'm going to give it a little bit longer, and I'm going to embrace global trade as well. So yeah, I'm just going to sit and occupy France's provinces here, which they can do very little about, and hopefully we will, at some point, then persuade Venice to leave the war, and also Cyprus.
Yeah, that very British-looking France.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to be able to take all of France, I don't think. Even
you should get a significant
even
amount
at
of
100%, but because the development is too high. But I should get a decent amount of it. Yes.
My Popatron power is really fast now.
These 4 can go down there. These 4 can go over here. So yeah, so I've been neglecting my artillery. Oh, that sounds like a peace offer.
Ah,
oh, it's a peace offer from France, so I'm probably going to reject it.
Yeah, but so.
They're only going to cede 1 province to me. That's not.
I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not happening.
No.
There's a Milan versus because Milan's not in my war anymore, but they're at war with Provence for some reason. So. Just getting some more manpower, base manpower, so that's nice. Renew war taxes, yes. Yeah, let's get that into there so that I stop getting attrition on them. I can invest in the carbine again. 949 it costs. Still very expensive. I'll leave it for a little while. Oh look, Venice is getting occupied again. It's good. Austria is now beating up on Venice too. I didn't think... Did I invite Austria? Oh yeah, did I? Yes I did. I don't even remember. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care, as long as Venice gets beaten up. Yeah, oh, the war with Milan seems to be Trier for some reason. I don't really know what's going on there, but whatever. Because I'm going to just sit and exhaust the enemy in this war. There is a peace offer from France again. They are still only offering one province.
Ah, damn it.
They can sod off.
Ooh, remove Dahomey from the map.
Right.
Reduce overextension. Yeah.
Because I've now got more armed forces going on. I have more cannons in my armies. I'm going to go over and help with the invasion of Venice. Because the French armies are expelling the conquest, and I can't have that.
I might have to go to war almost immediately. You know,
Might
just
you?
because. Yeah.
There
Well,
is
I've
a
just
thing.
got a remove someone from the map thing.
Well, is it someone small nearby, then you should.
It's
probably
one province.
Yep, that's.
Do they have any allies?
That's what they usually are.
Oh, Benin and Messina. Does that mean I'm allowed to invade them? And the others, they got peace against me. It means they can't help.
No, they can. In the defensive war, I think they can join in anyway.
Ah. Well, they could try. I'd kick their ass.
Well, yeah, possible. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, I want us to get in here and occupy as much of Venice as we possibly can, because that will encourage Venice to bugger off out of the war.
Yeah.
Cyprus might be a problem because they're so very, very far away. It's very, very difficult to go and occupy Cyprus.
The nation of Venice is requesting I come to their aid in the Hungarian purge of the Venetian heresy against Hungary. I'm a defender of the faith and obliged to protect them. Hungary is allied with Risca, Livonian Order, Papal State, and...
Oh, that's interesting. Well, if you refuse, then you'll lose your defender of the faith status.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's you are being asked to defend Venice, but not against me. So.
Yeah. You're beating Venice up.
Yes, Venice is allied to France.
Yeah, they want to. The Hungarian purge of the Venetian heresy against Hungary.
Yes, Hungary has declared a purge of heresy against Venice. I think that's what that means.
I'm not that fussed about defender of the faith.
And Hungary is Protestant, and so they're purging the Catholic heresy out of Venice, which is why, as the defender of the Catholic faith, you have been asked to help defend them. I mean, you could say yes and then just not do anything.
Yeah,
but
I think I might
but
actually do
then
that.
Hungary
Yeah.
might attack you, so it's up to you.
How big's Hungary? Where are they?
They're physically quite large.
Yeah.
They are allied.
And also, they're allied with the Raskuta, just below them.
They're
Livonian Order.
Livonian Order is fairly small. Trebizond's fairly small. The Papal States.
Yeah, I don't want to piss the Papal. Nah, they can screw off.
And you're not involved in that. All right. I could now become Defender of the Faith if I want.
You could do.
Weirdly, the position has become free.
Yeah.
But I don't really care.
I think I'm doing plenty of faithful things. Crushing heretics.
I can start another colony, so I'm going to. I think I might continue just joining. Oh no, actually, I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue growing Louisiana. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just get that army over. Right. What else is happening over here? But Venice being involved in another war means that they may well want to get out of my war. Yeah, Venice is currently being occupied. The only bit of Venice that isn't being occupied is the actual province of Venice itself, which is difficult to get to because you have to cross a strait to get there. And they've got ships blocking in the way, which is irritating. But I could try and get them out. They're probably quite tired of the war by now. Could be.
Yeah. I might want to peace out.
So let's see. Wallachia. Oh, Wallachia is involved as well. So if I click Venice, Venice will take a white piece, so that's good. That's a good start.
Yep.
They will not give me any money, which is irritating. But
never mind.
Will they?
It does make things a lot easier, though.
Will they give me any war reparations? No. All right. Well, I might just get a white piece out of them, and then they'll be out of the war. Although if I could get rid of Cyprus first, that would probably be helpful. But Cyprus doesn't have enough war exhaustion to care.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Where's Wallachia anyway? I don't even know where they are, because they're not going to peace out either.
What are those dudes wandering through my territory?
Wallachia. Oh, Wallachia over on the other side of Hungary.
Yeah.
So we could march over there and beat them up. You know, if we get Venice out of the war, then we could march over there and try and beat up on Wallachia.
It's probably worth it.
It is probably worth it, isn't it? It might knock my war score down if Venice leaves the war, but let's do it anyway. Venice is white pieced out. I have.
What's your war score at?
Oh, it went up to 96%, so I'm reasonably happy with that. I'm repaying my loan. Chesapeake has become self-sustaining. I have to get my exiled troops out, which is kind of annoying. I might need to return them all the way to there. Where's my other army? Oh, I didn't move them yet. Right, so I've got another colony to deal with as well, now that Chesapeake has grown. So I'm going to basically grow around Powhatan here as well. But let's get Connoy first, because it's worth more. I'm probably giving Steve more help than Steve needs, but you know. Then what I'm wondering is if Bohemia and Austria are now going to march over to Wallachia and beat them up. That's what I'm hoping that they will do, because then I won't have to do it. But I don't know. Let's watch the map and see. Bohemia's armies returned to Bohemia because they were exiled, which is fine. France had some exiled armies which are now having to leave, which is quite funny.
Military Tech 15.
Because France's exiled armies may be returning to France, so I maybe get to completely murderize them. We're at 97%. I could just try and see how much I can get.
Yeah.
I might do that, rather than having this drag on forever. So let's see what I can demand from France. I want those two for a start off.
Be a good wrap up. Where are you going for?
Orléans and Poitou.
I'd say go for Languedoc and Toulouse and cut them off from the sea entirely.
I can't go for those because they do not border me.
You could go for Armagnac and go through there.
Yes, that is true. I'm kind of... Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Splitting them up. You're going to invade them again soon anyway.
Border goring them, but I don't know. Let's see, because how much development is in Berry as well? I need to look at that. Berry is worth... Oh, Berry's worth 33. That's why it's very expensive. I think they've been developing it. Oh, and it's worth 24.
Yeah, nice. France is quite rich.
Armagnac is 16, Toulouse is 20, and Narbonne is 16, Languedoc is 22. So that's all very, very pricey. So there's no way I'm going to eat the entire France. They're just worth too much.
Yeah.
I mean, these three that I've got already,
they are very tasty provinces, though.
Yeah, I can take basically if I go in the north, I can take Orléans, Berry, Poitou, and Limousin, and then I can't take any more provinces from them.
That's a nice chunk.
But that's a pretty tasty chunk.
Yeah, and they're all nice developed areas.
It gives me an overextension of 93%, which is a lot.
Yeah, more than me. I was 63.
Yeah, again, I think it's based on the development that you grab.
Yeah.
So 93% overextension. I can take 308 ducats from them. The peace offer value is 97, so I'm not going to get a lot more out of it. I don't know if there's anything else I can just force them to do. Not really. Yeah, everything else is too expensive. But that's basically my war score is 97%, and this is a peace offer of value of 97. So pretty much that'll work.
Yep. So I'm watching and waiting.
So I'm going to do that. Ding.
Oh, this text is still smaller.
Oh, it is, because it's all moved around. Never mind.
Next time.
See, if I'd gone and taken Cahors and Armagnac and instead, then British France would have had more room to expand south. The text British France, I mean. There would have been more room to expand south. But Berry was a valuable prize, so I'm not regretting taking that. I am, however, going to have to deal with this overextension. fairly rapidly. Orléanais. A berry's going to cost me 314 admin to make into a core.
That's quite a lot.
That's a lot. That is most of the admin
That
I
is a hell of a
had.
lot. Yeah, the highest one I had was 110.
Yeah, that was most of
That
the
was
admin I had.
Wagadoodoo. Wagagoodoo.
But again, that's based on how much development is in them. Alright, so that's that.
Yeah, Wagadoo's 533.
I have some provincial unrest happening in Limousin, Orléanais, Poitou,
Bohemia's
and Berry.
announced me as their rival.
Ooh. France is no longer a
And
valid,
France,
valid rival for Great Britain. They're no longer a valid rival for you either. Aragon has entered into a coalition against us. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I forgot to check that. The coalition thing that happened. There are a lot of people entering a coalition against me. That's not good. Yeah.
Bohemia is now my rivals.
So, Aragon's in a coalition against me now. I've never had a coalition against me before. Hopefully they're still too scared. If one of the coalition members enters a war against Great Britain, all coalition members will be called to arms. Which is...
Oh dear.
Yes, so the coalition against me is Provence, Salzburg, Trier, Aragon, Savoy, Siena, and Liège. Not necessarily significant powers with the exception of Aragon, but... And I thought Provence was in a personal union, are they no longer? Yes, they appear to no longer be in a personal union. But now if I invade Provence, all of the coalition members will go to war against me. So maybe I want to leave that for a bit.
Yeah.
But there is a way to manage that kind of stuff. Like, you can, if you get their opinion of you to be quite high, the coalition members, they probably won't attack you. I believe. Let's see, who can I start with? Aragon's opinion of me is minus 200. I probably won't start there.
No.
But Savoy's...
Aragon just doesn't like anybody.
Savoy's is minus 75, so I'm going to use one of my diplomats, which I haven't been using at all recently, to improve my relations with Savoy. I'm going to rebuild my French spy network.
France? Where?
Because now I need to fake some more claims. I need to move this army to there to help bust the rebels. So yeah, that's going alright. What's this? Costly trade embargoes. Oh, I need to cancel my trade embargo against France because they're not my rival anymore. But I'll have to wait.
I'm just wondering whether I should just invade Kusumi immediately. It is really tempting.
Well, yeah,
I might want to wait until I've got a few more troops.
If you can, it's not going to be too costly to you, then you probably should.
It's just they got some allies, which is annoying.
Oh, yes.
The Benin and Messina. Although Messina are my allies as well, actually, I think. So they wouldn't attack me, would they? Are they my chums? Yeah, they're allied with me.
If they're allied with the other one and you attack the other one, they will defend. Because that's how alliances work. They are mutual defense alliances.
Oh, right.
So the priority will be to defense. Similarly, if they attacked you, then the ally would be on your side.
Aha. They haven't got that many troops.
I'm really low on admin power now. Happily, though, I'm growing the nation of Steve. Looks like Steve started colonizing Catawba as well by themselves. So. Oh, the Caddo have moved down because some of the Native American tribes roam around, so their provinces actually move.
Oh, right.
So the Caddo's now up against my Louisiana stuff, but they may move away again. So yeah, whatever. All right, so my colonies are still doing well. That was a reasonably good war, I reckon.
Yeah. Wars are going well for us, really.
Baton Rouge is about to finish. France is no longer an object of fear in any sense of the word.
No.
Basically, France is 1/3 of what it used to be, and I've got 1/3 of it, and Bohemia's got the other third. So.
And my overextension's down to 51%.
That's good. I have to wait. Although I could start doing another one.
40% now.
I could start doing another one. I could make a core in
25%. Everything's coming in.
Poitou, and that'll help as well. I have some Gascon separatists potentially rising up. Oh, and there's pirates in Delaware, obviously. Ooh, this pirate fleet is larger. We must have ignored them for too long. Not as big as my fleet, though. So let's sink them. Oh, I was talking about oh no, yeah, I was talking about the Steve Navy, and then the one they have in port is actually all just transports, but they've got one further out to sea, which is 9 light ships, which is all right, but it does make me wonder why they weren't patrolling to get rid of these pirates.
To fully reinforce my armies, I need 9,000 men. It's taking a while.
People laugh at our army.
Oh,
damn them!
What?
It's a negative thing for having quantity. That's what it is. It's a negative event from quantity ideas.
All right.
So, oh, you've got lots of men, but they're rubbish. Okay, well, they're kind of not, but fair enough. Whatever.
Everyone's being converted to the right hat.
That is good. I don't know how. I've never had a coalition form against me before. I've always been more careful than that. But this time I was just like, yes, give me all the stuff. So I don't know how long they last for, but we'll see. Savoy's hatred of me has dropped, so I'm at maximum military power again. So what I'm going to do, and where we may well finish at this in this thing, is spend military power on upgrading some more of my provinces to get it down to below 999. Like that. Then, if I can, actually, I can't afford to embrace the institution yet. That was what I was going to do. I was going to embrace the global trade, but it's going to cost me 1,300 ducats, and I only have 1,100. Only 1,100.
That's shocking.
How is my finances looking? Anyway, I'm on 899 a month positive balance now, which is quite good. Got some colonial maintenance on, but it's fine. I've stopped subsidising some of my colonies, which is part of why that is. I'm going to give more subsidies to Bob. Right. That's probably it then for this week, I think.
Yeah.
Rather than carrying
As we crush people.
Carrying on with minutiae. Yeah, you're doing very well. Taking large amounts of relatively low development land.
Yeah.
Whereas I've taken a much smaller amount of really quite valuable stuff. So yeah, overall pretty good, I'd say. I wonder how much has that changed my overall development? I do need to core it first.
I've gone from 6th to 7th though in the total score.
That's
but hey,
that's a rolling thing though. It's based on a whole number of interesting and weird factors. My development now is 778. So I took 4 provinces and went from 660 to 778. Well, that includes some colonies as well.
Yeah.
But yes, and you must be doing okay. Although again, because all of these are probably quite cheap, it's not.
Yeah, there's a couple of nice ones.
But yes, so maybe you can get to 1,000 development and become an empire.
Where's the development total then?
Well, if you go to your government tab on the country view thing and you mouse over the upgrade government rank button, it tells you how much development you have. It says you need at least 1,000 and you only have however much you have.
Upgrade government rank.
Yep.
I have 678.
No, that's not too bad. You're 100 behind me in that.
Yeah.
But I just took most of that 100. In fact, I think I took all of that 100 from France just now. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was good. Successful war. There may be a coalition war soon. I don't know what that's going to look like. Probably bad for me. Even though
I might have to send some lads up to help you or something.
The coalition members aren't particularly powerful. There's just a reasonably large number of them, and Bohemia will probably help me. I mean, it's only. I think it may only be a problem if I decide to invade any of them.
Oh well, you're allied with Bohemia, aren't
yes, if I were big and
you?
powerful,
Oh, that's all right.
or rather, if the coalition members were all big and powerful, they may decide to declare war on me because of my warmongering. But I think they're all relatively weak, so they may not. And also, I'm allied with Bohemia, which is probably going to put them off a bit. How's my Oh yeah, my army force limit went up to 119 as well after taking that stuff from France and developing my military power in other provinces. So, yep. So it's all looking pretty good. I might build another army reorganize the armies a little bit. You've got a good bunch of stuff going on down here. How many men do you have here? 24, 47, 50, 62, 63k in total down there in Africa. That's pretty good.
Yeah, my force limit is 75.
Yeah.
I've got 71 of it, but they're not all full.
Yep. So that's good.
Yeah. Doing all right.
Doing all right. I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I've got 3 armies.
I'm enjoying the slow grinding of France to death. It makes me happy. Yep. You are enjoying the growing of the name, and it's now changed to Castilian Africa because you've expanded beyond the Maghreb region.
Yeah.
So
I've got 3 little nations I'm probably going to crush next, along with. It's going to be a few years before I can.
Dahomey, Ashanti, Kong. Those 3.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well, I've actually got Kong's capital anyway, but.
Yeah, but they are still there as a nation. What about Air? You don't seem to have. A truce with Air right now.
No.
So
it's run out. So I could invade them.
So you could totally go and try and take the northern strip of provinces that they have, and then get your name across the other desert there as well.
Yeah,
that's
I want
the most
a bit more
important
manpower.
thing. Yes, that's fair enough. But the most important
thing I need to take out Kasumi because I've got that's a mission.
All right.
And I've got some rebels turning up to crush.
That's also true. I'm a little bit concerned about unrest.
I'm quite happy rebels turning up, because it means I don't have to spend points on separatism management.
Well, yes, if you actually get to murder the rebels without having to manage them, then it's fine. I'm looking for.
What's your overextension at the moment?
My overextension at the moment is still 93% because I haven't finished coring anything.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm 25%.
So yeah, that's bad. That cuts my trade power abroad by 93%. Which is pretty bad. Because cuts my diplomatic reputation. Gives me minus 46.5% to improve relations. Give plus 4.65 national unrest. 46.5% plus to stability cost. Luckily it's plus 3 anyway. Mercenaries are more expensive, don't really care. But I'm nearly halfway to coring Berry, which will help a lot. But yes, we've got a whole load of. We've got some French separatists happening.
It's all going quite well.
Yeah, I don't mind the Gascon separatists so much. The French separatists, if I allow them to raise an army, will raise 42,000.
That's quite a lot.
Quite a lot, and they will raise them in 5 different places, which is irritating.
Oh, for when that's happened for me, they've only raised in 1 province.
Oh right.
It just lists what the places that are peeved off with you.
Ah yes,
and they all turn up in the same place.
Oh, right, that's their contribution to the army. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
So
you just stick. What I do is I stick an army in one of them, and then they turn up and I kill them. But
yeah, I mean I've got like 60k.
France isn't using sticks as weapons.
No, that is more of a problem. France's military tech is 17. Which is the same as mine.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, they've got the same.
Yeah, I'm on 15 at the moment.
Yeah, that's why even though I wasn't outnumbering them, I wasn't doing that well because they've got the same level of tech as me, but they had a larger larger artillery group, which was doing a lot of damage. I think I've redressed that a little with my 30k. All of my armies are now 30k, and have 10 regiments of artillery in them, so that will help. Yes, more cannons. So anyway, waffled on for another 10 minutes or so. So that's it for this week. A successful murdering spree for everybody, really.
Yeah. Hooray!
France is basically doomed. because they're not really in a position to be allied with anybody powerful anymore. I don't think. As long as
you're allied with Bohemia.
As long as I hang on to my alliance with Bohemia, and Bohemia doesn't get involved in any big draining wars around the time I next want them to help.
Yeah.
Then
well,
France...
Bohemia's declared me as a rival, but they won't invade me because you're allied to them. So that would be crazy.
They won't invade you because I'm allied to you. That's the more important point.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I
don't mind them being
rivalry doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go to war anyway. It's just you and your ways, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so I intend to, over the course of however long it takes, finish France off entirely. You are going to paint the words Castilian Africa in gigantic letters across the entire continent.
Yep.
That's your plan.
Air is going to suffer for it. Yep.
And I'm going to paint the words Bob, Steve, and giant llama face.
All over America.
All over North America. So that's good. We've all got ambitions.
Yeah, you got to have goals.
I've got. Right, so I'm going to zoom out again and just have a look at everything we own, which is all very nice.
Yeah.
And just.
Oh yeah, I've only got one territory left to get rid of as well that has the wrong colour.
The wrong shade of yellow. Yes.
Yes. That was their crime.
That's all they did, and they suffered for it.
They had the wrong flag.
Right, so join us again for that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.